the two teams are going to cook up here. For the last game of the day, we have Team Chester versus Team Z4pnu. Team Z4pnu now on the blue side with the draft. Team Chester on the red side over there. And once again, it's a free-for-all now. None of them have to get the Benedetta. But come on, it's a Benedetta challenge. At least one of them is going to get the Benedetta.
Exactly. The Benedetta challenge is going to be for the books here. So one of these guys, after this one, will be able to pick it up. And again, is it really going to be first pick? That's what I'm wondering about. Are they gonna give us some suspense? Who knows? Who knows, right? Let's see and find out as we go into draft for match 3. I think this is gonna matter a bit more because compared to the first 2 games, you were forced to play Benedetta. You were basically locked out of one pick. Oh, you're going to be able to choose whether or not you want to pick it up. It's interesting. Means there's a lot more freedom on the pick.
Yeah.
Take people by surprise.
Exactly. And what if this is them actually, what if one of these teams actually, or maybe both of them, prepared something in secret for this one to really just show how a Benedetta can be used? And I feel like out of all these two teams, to pick the Benedetta and try to make this work, they don't have to here, but if any one of them pick it, I feel like it's going to be Team Chester. The fact that they have Payne, Yuji, and Lex on their side, pretty sure they asked those guys like, yo, can you guys come up with a way or a composition to make the Benedetta really work and really shine? So let's see if they're going to pick it. But if they don't, then yeah, they don't have to pick the Benedetta. But I hope they do. It is a Benedetta challenge, and I feel like we should close the night with one game again where we see the Benedetta in action.
I think this is going to be a bit of a preview of how you draft the Benedetta in your comp, right? A good preview of what it's going to be like probably in next season of MPL, probably, right? A good preview of how we are going to see it on the ranked games at the same time. Oh. This is actually such a smart pick, I think. Having the Hellcurt, it's kind of gonna slow down this Benedetta if it gets picked up. So you can pick up the Benedetta alongside it. It also is a great counter if ever it gets picked up by the enemy.
Yeah. Make the most out of Dark Knight Falls. Pair that up. Seems like that Hellcurt's gonna be going in lane anyways with that Petrify. Unless it's gonna change at one point. But yeah. That could be possibility here, and the fact that I'm seeing, we're seeing zoning out heroes getting hovered here. So earlier it was the Jazz, now it's the Minzathar, and I feel like this is what the pick that they're gonna land on though. Yeah. Oh, it is the Minzy.
It's a Minzathar. Slow down that Benedetta if it goes in. It works as well for the Hellcurt, and it's just a hero that's super underrated, but definitely is a big time hero if you make it hit. If you can make it hit. The good location on the King's Calling, it's going to be your opponent struggling to find a way out.
And my theory might be right here. What if I feel like with depending on the third pick, whatever the third pick is, I feel like that's when we can determine if it is going to be a Benedetta game for Team Chester, because you don't pick that Minzathar just for anything. You'll pick that up either to directly counter something on the other side or prepare it for your side and pair it up with something specifically for whatever pick you're going to be showing here. Before we get to that hover pick though, okay, and the YSS locked in, and we're going to be seeing revamped Lapu Lapu in action.
Man, this is revamped Lapu Lapu. Oh my gosh! Seriously though, this is gonna be a treat. This is gonna be a treat for us. I wonder if there's gonna be anything specific that they want to show us with this one. And no one's locking in Benedetta yet. No one's locking it in. I think it might go to Team Chester just because of these picks. I have too many carries right now.
Yeah.
Z4pnu has a lot of the carry attackers, assassins.
Assassins. That's a new term we can coin. Attack assassins. And look at that. Okay. Raging Sandstorm. So you have that Khalid, and yeah, the question is what lanes are they gonna go to? These are all three bearded dudes and a girl in an exosuit. They can all potentially be in the side lane. So this is a really interesting comp that we're seeing from Team Chester here.
And look, see here, have it's a lot of damage output. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
There's a lot of damage output on the side of Team Chester. They want to finish this quick. Now, I think if they want to pick the Benedetta, they have to do it now.
They need a stronger mage. Oh, what?
They throw it to the other side. They throw the Benedetta. They force them into the Benedetta at this point.
Unless it is.
Unless it's not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right, I'm gonna ask if that's good, if that's allowed. I don't think it is. They mistook the Lapu-Lapu for Benedetta.
I don't know.
Is it normal?
It's
Is it
allowed.
just normal?
It's allowed, yeah.
It's allowed. Okay, it's allowed. Alright, so it's gonna be it.
Mhm.
So back to their comfort heroes for the most part, right?
And we're not seeing the Benedetta in action here, but we are gonna be seeing at least a revamped Lapu-Lapu and someone we haven't seen in a while, Mincithar. Cool. It is the Benedetta challenge, but we're gonna be seeing the hero of the Battle of Mactan in action, and that's something I was excited to see too, because there was a time in my life where I liked to use Lapu-Lapu. I'm thinking that this was like, I don't know why I don't see this. This was like around MPL season 3 or 4. Like, come on, guys, he's a good pick. Why don't you pick him? And now that he's been revamped, we're gonna see him in action with a Mincitar. What do you think of the that was a really interesting draft that we just had.
It's a very interesting draft, and I think they might. There's just a lot of pressure in making sure that the two carries. There are two carries on the side of Team Z4pnu, 2 marksmen, and I think it's difficult. I think that's difficult to pull off. Right, they have a Yi Sun-shin. They also have a Granger, which I know it's a comfort hero, but good luck. Good luck here. That's all I can say. But for now, I think there's going to be more balance on Team Chester. They might have a better early game as well. To wait and see if that's going to be the case.
We're seeing a 1-3-1 here with the Jawhead and the Khalid in the side lanes, and it's going to be a Mincithar, a Guinevere, and the revamped Lapu-Lapu rotating around from the mid. Meanwhile, it seems like Team Z4pnu is going for a little bit more of a 1-2-2. Good hook by Jack to catch out Chester. You're not going to be able to kill that Khalid in the early game.
Actually, such a beautiful hook there. First blood over to the side of Team Chester, and the pressure is not done. They are going to go hard on the bottom side, while again the rest of the team is just trying to see if they can survive. This is what I'm talking about, man. So many carries in one team. How are you going to stay alive here?
The Jawhead just took out the Hellcurt in the top lane, and Team Chester, with their more aggressive rotation, more balanced composition as well, giving a hard time here for Team Z4pnu, knowing that they need to dive and they need to delay. As you mentioned, the double carries, they have to give them a hard time to farm, and if they can just do that while converting it to kills, this could be a really quick and easy game for Team Chester.
Feel like that might be the case here soon if they don't do something about the bleeding here. At 1,300 gold advantage, Team Chester making full use of this Jawhead as well from Renegade, interestingly enough.
And right now, still, after that 2 kills, Team Chester still haven't been able to take more, but the aggression still continues. Look at that. Trying to cut the wave or just stop Pancake from getting the Crammers there on the buff. They split up the tank and the support. Raging Sandstorm coming in. Good flicker there by Biancake. Here comes Mr. V. Let's see if they can secure a kill there onto Chester. He doesn't have the quicksand guard. Yes, he does actually. Popping it off. Will he be able to get away? Yes, he does. He uses the flicker and then the spear coming in from that Mincithar. Painflakes coming in. Can he secure the kill? cleans house, but actually just one. It could be the Lapu Lapu who's going to be falling next. Not enough damage just yet. Here comes the Mountain Shocker. Good pick off there by Lex. Picks off the Beyond Cake Granger, but Granger survives through it. And that is a kill from Chakno, even with the hook. Top side, once again, Helkert stopped by Renajay. It is an all-star match. The trades, the kills are everywhere around the map. That's the Z4pnu getting taken out as well by Yuji in the mid.
That was pretty ballsy as well, but I gotta say, this is exactly how I expected this game to pan out here. All laughing at each other. They know how funny that was. 3,000 goal lead is just solid, and Turtle is not even the priority. Looks at a great hook. You hook the guy who does the hook, and then you go all in, and there's not much that the Granger at this point can do about it. It's a level 4 Granger, right? And there's no damage. And there you go. They're going to go for Turtle this time around. This should be an easy take. Mr. V, I don't think he could try to go for last Insanity, but it's going to be a difficult last hit.
Oh, he even got stunned, lose his armor. He won't be able to steal that away. Forced to flicker out there. Z4pnu just dealing the damage to stop Team Chester from trying to chase down Mr. V. What we're seeing right now is what I call good bloody hunt there, though. Be able to secure it, almost hooking someone. I forgot that skin of Franco exists. It's still really nice. That's a nice skin.
There you go. A big King's Calling in the middle of everything. It's a dive in with that Guinevere. Bianca already using the last ult, and there you go. Got hooked in the wrong target. Oh my gosh, straight through, and Chakno, he's all alone here. Go down very soon. Under tower, it's a knockup by Yuji. Gonna be dive in by Mr. V. They take out Lex. They're able to fight back, and that's gonna be another one. Yuji, Mr. V with the double kill.
And Chakno surviving that onslaught, just enough bloody hot. This could be a third kill for Team Z4pnu. What could have been a kill onto Chakno's Franco turned into an even longer engage there, but Pain making them pay. Renegade with unstoppable force. That's an unstoppable jawhead and a long exchange in the bottom lane. Really interesting there. Pain, though, coming through for Team Chester. Finally getting the win that they should have gotten much earlier if it wasn't for Chakno's great positioning in place with a Franco.
I gotta say, very, very impressive what we have here. So far for Team Chester, able to make use of the jawhead, and they catch the assassination complete. There you go. How do you even do that with a jawhead, right? I mean, one combo? Seriously?
Crazy bursts, high and dry execute, 7-0 godlike, and Chakno said it best. ML, not ML, in translated to English pretty much just means, dang, that guy's crazy. As Chester got to secure a kill there onto Mr. V in the top lane. And now Chester, Team Chester I mean, have control in the mid. Lex Road typing it out here. I think that's what Pain said, I think is what he's trying to say.
I think Pain just pushing them, pushing them to really do their very best. And Lex is in danger. Could be in. Z4pnu, he's so busy. You're gonna get taken out. You gotta slow down on those chats or else you will pay the price. And that, they really showed it right there.
Oh, and you love it in All-Star matches like these when they just start bantering there as Team Chester go there, and look at that. They're just bantering in the chat, and yeah, this is what we love about All-Star matches, really, just to see the interactions between our best figures of the community, our favorite figures of the community, I mean.
Yep, they are really going in hard. Here we go, another big one, a hook in, and Jay will be able to be at least slowed down. He will go down the fight. And where is the rest of the team here? There you go. Lex a bit late, but will be able to at least take out the Yisun Shin. That's already really big.
Really big indeed. Team Chester, though. Seems like it's going to be really hard to see them lose their lead. Great knock up there from the Guinevere, followed up with a Violet Requiem and everything. Team Chester could get more, but that Franco by Chakno able to get away. And look at the levels here. 7, 7, 8, 7, 6. And actually not that big of a lead, but that's like 2 or 3 levels usually on top here by Team Chester.
Is actually true. Look at this right now. Chester will be able to take out that turret. Goldie is skyrocketing, but he will get ganged up on by Team Z4pnu. A small price to pay, I guess, for getting a turret. But Lexi wants to do something else. He still has that King's Calling. Could make it land, but he is not confident enough to pull it off. There are actually just two of them around that jungle area, so it is actually the safe way to go.
Yeah. And I don't think Lex is gonna pop that off without the Guinevere, knowing that it can be used best with Violet Requiem. Look at the burst damage!
Seriously!
By Renegade, what the hell was that?
I have no idea, man. He really does deserve this purple buff. Taking out Biancake as well. The flicker out by Lex means that they will be safe for the meantime. It's going to be the magic thump, but will be caught by Chaknu. There's no going out of here, Yuji. Where you going? Mr. V with the last insanity takes out Lex Eterna in the end for a double kill.
Double kill. Team Chester got a little bit too greedy there, a little bit too excited. Not respecting the abilities of Team Z4pnu's heroes, and they get it turned around in their faces. Still the tower down here, but here comes Renegade. The damage! Once again, the man is looking at that Yi-Sun Shin as if it was public enemy number 1. I ran out of words to say because Renegade, the damage is just too crazy.
11-1-1 on that Jawhead. He is taking everything here. Chester will fall. Good defense so far. At least they're not getting pincered in yet. As Team Chester really does a very aggressive play. 7 seconds on the Lord. Anything can still happen here. You gotta watch out for the carries. You gotta watch out for marksmen of Team Z4pnu unless they get one hit by Renegade again.
That's gonna be orange buff stolen away. Payton has it. Team Chester are their magic thump. Does it land? So they don't have one of their main set tools here. Split push by suing it on that Hellcurt. Finally, they got to break down the tower. Forces the Khalid back and forces the rest of Team Chester to go back and try to just reevaluate what they need to do next here. This time, it could be Team Chester getting turned around if they're not careful.
Alright, there you go. Right away. V is going to be a bit low here. And Chaknu is just doing his very best, help Sui get the pickoffs. Demon Hunter Sword onto that Hellcurt could mean a lot. But the threat here, the real threat here, is Renegade. It's really, really scary. He is threatening on the back foot as well, making the marksmen run for their lives. But Renegade might have bitten off more he could chew. That Sonata clean up by Biancake. It's one more.
Ooh,
by Lex.
This could be really big, though. The split push on the top by the Hellcurt and the Franco. Guinevere's going to get forced back little by little. They're building a lead here. If they can break a third-tier tower, they could be the first team to break one. But they're going to be forced back as the Minotaur and the Khalid sense the danger, go back along with Yuji. Can they go in? Oh, no, they don't know that they're there in the orange buff. So now Team Z4pnu can breathe a little bit. That split push helped them out.
Always a big mistake to leave a Hellcurt alone. Even if it doesn't have items, even if he's like 1-6 and free, he's still gonna be able to do a lot of damage to towers. And because of that, again, Chester realized that we gotta take him out, guys. What are we doing? We can't ignore this hero.
And that is that Hellcurt going down real quickly. Last Insanity loaded up. It is going to land on Mage Dad Yuji, so that's going to be 1-for-1 right now. Could be 2-for-1 soon enough as Mr. V is going to have his immortality popped. And that's going to be a Team Z4pnu way too far to help their X-Borg. And that's a shutdown. 2 down for Team Zap. Team Chester not going to be going for the Lord here.
They want to take it slower. Again, you have to look out for Z4pnu still. He has some damage on him. He's level 11. And right now, still taunting each other here. He's still a pretty good threat. He still has some damage, but again, you gotta look at the position. How are they gonna position themselves in? Look at that Lapu Lapu. Such an intimidating hero right now. Dark Knight falls by Sulit. We actually help out.
Oh man. Team Chester missed all of their setups, Rockhart, and that could be 3. The third one down. Team Z4pnu might have just found the turnaround opportunity.
Renegade wants to go for a double. He gets it. 2 marksmen down. That's a triple. Can he get it? Oh my god. And they are still going hard at it. That's a shutdown. That's a maniac. Will there be a savage? He's making a run for it. Mr. V does not have the armor, but also does not anyone on Team Chester going after him. Be big.
Maniac.
Be a savage. Renegade.
A maniac for Renegade, and I feel like Renegade can hear the chants in his head now. He can hear the voices. Renegade, Renegade. Man, something has inspired him. As Yuji might just take down more, Mr. V there in the bot. He does it, and he has to back off.
That's Yuji on the Guinevere, still pretty much trying to stay in control, trying to not die as well. And Renegade, man, how do you even do a maniac on a Jawhead? I'll never know. It's just so much pure burst damage. He took out Biancake and Z4pnu at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was just execute after execute. He just keeps going at it.
He just took out another one. Man, 17-2-1 for Renegade right now as Team Chester look to end this right here and right now. No more towers remaining for Team Z4pnu, and this could be a 3-0 for them, Rockhart.
This could be it, and there's going to be a big fight in the middle of the map here. I go for a dive, UG with Requiem, and I think that should be it. Ultimate from Z4pnu will not matter. The Mountain Shocker, that's the base going down. That's a 3-0. Team Chester coming out on top in the Benedetta All-Star Challenge.
Lex, Payne, Captain Chester,